Welcome to Time Warner Cable's exclusive coverage of the 2010 International San Diego Comic-Con. I'm Noah Park, and while you might be calling Time Warner Cable for all your movie-on-demand needs, if you're looking for exclusive toys, the San Diego Comic-Con is where you want to be. By the power of Grayskull, I have exclusive toys for you. And with me to help talk about some of them is Scott, the marketing manager from Mattel. Now, one of the ones you guys do, of course, is He-Man. So you guys have not necessarily a He-Man, but you have an Orko with a special version of He-Man.
Yeah, it's quite an accessory that comes with Orko. So here is our San Diego Comic-Con Orko figure. Only at the show. He has color change feature. You dip him in warm water and he disappears magically. And he's probably got the coolest accessory of any Masters figure, because his accessory is Prince Adam, who actually has two different heads, a full sword, a half sword, and Orko comes with his magic book, stand, and a wand. So it's a pretty decked out figure set for $25 at Comic-Con, and then the regular version, the non-color change, is on MattyCollector.com.
And then for your little bit smaller version of the line of your DC figures, we have the Justice League of America, actually the kind of almost like a reprint of their first venture.
This is Brave and the Bold number 28 in toy form. So actually here, I'll spin it around. You can see there's the original comic book. And we took that, badam, and turned it into a toy. And it's got lights and sounds. Kevin Conroy, the voice of TV's Batman from the animated series, recorded the voiceover.
The alien creature, Star of the Conqueror, attempts to...
And then you can actually select each character and hear their origin by highlighting their, here's Wonder Woman, and it'll give you the origin of each character.
So a toy that actually informs you about where all this stuff came from.
Yep.
One of the other big things about Comic-Con is exclusive toys. It's a great place to actually shop. Right now we're in the Hasbro booth, and with me for the Director of Boys Marketing is Jerry, and we're going to talk a little bit about some Marvel toys you guys have.
Yeah, we got a ton of great stuff down here at the Comic-Con. We've got a gigantic Galactus figure, which is just huge. Look at this thing. It's so heavy. This is great. This is one of our great Comic-Con exclusives that Hasbro is doing for Marvel. We've got the 19-inch Galactus on a blister card. You can only get it here at Comic-Con. We also have Thor and a Captain America figure as well that we have exclusively. Let me show you those.
And now the Thor and Captain America, these are exclusive only to Comic-Con, correct?
Yes, only to Comic-Con. You can only get them here. They got this great sleeve with the foil package, so you've got the Ultimate Captain America.
Now, one of the big things is a lot of times you guys used to do raffles and stuff like this and really long lines for the toys. What do you think is the big appeal for all these?
I think it's the exclusivity. I mean, you come here for the Comic-Con, there's so much to see and do here. There's so much to see at our booth from a product perspective, but then to be able to buy exclusive toys that you can only get in San Diego at the Comic-Con, I think that's what's so special about it.
If you've seen it on TV or if you've seen it on the movies, they've probably made a toy of it nowadays, and one of the people doing that is NECA Toys, and with me is Randy, the head of the product development for NECA. Now, what do you guys have in terms of exclusive-wise here at Comic-Con? It looks like we have some movie toys down here.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the brand new Predators. We have a stealth Berserker Predator from the new film from Robert Rodriguez. It's doing really well. We got a whole line of figures out at retail, and then an exclusive clear version just for the show. And then from going back.
Yeah, it looks like we have another classic movie, the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
Yep, going retro. This is 19 years old now, if you can believe it. Judgment Day. Yeah, 20th anniversary next year. We have a liquid metal silver variant of the T-1000 with silver foil on the packaging and stuff, just done for the show. And Terminator, especially the original, is more popular than ever. It's done really great, and we're planning even more stuff for the 25th anniversary next year.
Yeah, a lot of the newer figures I've seen coming out from you guys, like the Gears of War 3 that we have right behind us, is the video game related. What kind of licenses have you guys done so far with video games?
A whole slew. We got Gears of War, which is definitely our biggest and baddest, BioShock, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed, and a whole bunch more on tap for next year. Doing Gears 3 in the spring, Bulletstorm, Dead Space 2, just cranking them out, man. They're so much fun to work on. The games for me nowadays are even better than the movies in most cases, so it's pretty cool.
And you guys actually have a games exclusive of a Gears of War 3 figure here. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Since there's a big Gears presence here at Comic-Con, and everyone's talking about the third game, there's a character from the comic books that's going to be in Gears 3 named Jace Stratton. And we did an exclusive version of that figure just for the show, special packaging, brand new figure, and sort of like a teaser or a sneak preview figure for Gears 3.
at Comic-Con, you can even become your own action figure thanks to the Red Faction Armageddon booth. Also, don't forget to check out all the hot video games coming out this next year. When it comes to comic book related video games, there's really one name you only need to know. It's Marvel vs. Capcom 3, a game that's been 10 years in the making. And with me is a special advisor to Capcom, Seth. Now, this is a game that's been a long time coming. Why so long to wait?
Well, I think when we started Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel was a very different company. So I think they've grown from just sort of a comic book company onto a giant movie and entertainment industry. So we have some competition to get them back working with us, but they always loved our games and we always wanted to do another one. So pretty much the fans demanded it, and here we are with Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
What makes comic books so popular nowadays to be turned into movies and turned into video games, you think?
Well, I think really they're just great stories. You know, they're exciting stories with great archetypes, great heroes, great villains back and forth. And it's really over the top, so I think maybe today's technology, both in film and video games, has really caught up with the imagination of some of those writers to really bring some of this to life.
And you guys debuted some new characters here at Comic-Con. Who's new that we can expect from the game?
On the Capcom side, we've got Chun-Li, the First Leia fighting, Trish from the Devil May Cry series. We've also got, on the Marvel side, Dr. Doom, and the Super Skrull, who is actually basically the entire Fantastic Four built it with all of their powers built into one of their enemies. So we thought we could get a little 4-for-1, and he's a nice nod to some classic comic fans, and he's a ton of fun to play.
And when are we looking for the game to come out?
It'll be coming out on spring 2011 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
No matter who your favorite hero is, whether he's an action figure or a video game star, they're here at Comic-Con. And if you're looking for your favorite superheroes, make sure you check out our Movies on Demand exclusively on Time Warner Cable. From Comic-Con, I'm Noah Park.